Hello friends and all finance students and professionals to my YouTube channel, The Finance Academy. So basically today morning I got a call from my friend who's preparing for CFA level 1 exam and just started his preparation. He called me and said that Sumit, you have already completed your MBA, you are a CFA level 3 candidate and you have also passed your FRM Part 1 exam. So why don't you make something for me so that I can start my CFA preparation? And so I've decided to make a simple video for the global finance audience in very simple words and simple language, and it will be very beneficial to all of you. And do like, share, subscribe to my channel if you like the content of my video, so that I feel motivated to make more such videos in the very future. So the topic for today's presentation is compounding and discounting. So the basic difference between compounding and discounting is very simple. So if you have a present sum of money and you want to invest that using a compound interest rate and want to find out the future value of that amount, you will be compounding that amount. And if you need a certain sum of money in future and you want to find out what is the current value of that amount, so you can use that future value and discount it using the discount rate to find out the current amount that you need to invest in a bank or a financial institute to get that future value in a future point in time. So let's understand compounding in more detail. So basically compounding is a process where interest is credited to an existing principal amount as well as to the interest already paid. The formula is future value is equal to present value into 1 plus I raised to the power n. So you all must be aware of the power of compounding, how it differs from a very basic simple interest. So in simple interest, you just get a one-time simple interest payment. So let's say if you are depositing 100 rupees in a bank or any financial institute that is paying you a simple interest for 15, let's say 25 years at an interest of 12%. So basically you'll get a one-time interest of 300 rupees. And if you're depositing 1000 rupees, then you'll get a interest of 3000 rupees. And if you want to see the power of compounding, I'll show you. If that same amount of 1000 is deposited for a 25 years period at a rate of 12%, then the interest that you will be getting is 16,000 on it, whereas the simple interest was just 3000. So that is the difference, and your future balance would be 17,000. And if you have heard of rule of 72, then your money would be getting doubled in an approximate 6 years time. You see, 1 2 3 4 5 6, you will get you have invested a principal of 1000 and your interest is almost the same 1000. So that's the power of compounding. And as you all must be aware, Albert Einstein has once said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, he who doesn't pays it. So let's solve basic questions of compound interest. The first one is, suppose Mr. A deposits rupees 1000 in an account that pays 15% interest compounded annually. How much will be the amount if there is no withdrawal after 10 years? So using the formula as I told you before, future value is equal to present value into 1 plus I raised to the power n, where 1000 is present value and I is 15%, which is the interest rate, and n is 10 years. And after computing this using the formula, you'll get a amount of 4045.5. So if you are a CFO or FRM candidate who has a financial calculator, you can also solve it very easily using the financial calculator. You can compute with me. Second, clear TVM, 1000 present value, 15 IY, and 10 is the N, 10N. Now press compute, calculate future value. You'll get 4045.55. Let's solve the second question. If you invest rupees 200,000 today and have accumulated rupees 267,645 after exactly 5 years, then what is the annual compound interest rate that was earned? So here the future value is given to US 267,645, which we are using in this formula, and present value is today is 200,000, and n, as you all know, is 5 years, and you have to find out interest rate. Using this formula you can simply compute I as 6%, and if you have a financial calculator, you can compute with me. Second clear DBM 267,645 is the future value, 200,000 negative is the present value. Basically, whenever something is going out of your pocket, you consider it at negative when you're using a financial calculator or you're working on Excel. So 200,000 negative is the present value, and 5 is n, and compute IY, you'll get 6% as the answer. Simple. Now moving on to discounting. Discounting is a process of translating a future value or a set of future cash flow into present value. The formula is simple. Present value is equal to future value divided by 1 plus I raised to the power n. So let's say you want a certain sum of money after, let's say, 10 years for your children education. So you want to find out what should be the sum of money that you should invest currently in bank or a financial institute to have that amount. So basically you will discount that expected money that you want with the interest rate raised to the power n, and you'll get the present value that you should invest now. So let's solve a basic question on it. Given a discount rate of 12%, calculate the present value of 100,000 cash flow that will be received in 10 years. So present value is equal to future value divided by 1 plus I raised to the power n, and using that formula you can easily compute the amount is 32,197.4 that you should invest now to get a future value of $100,000. And using the financial calculator, clear DBM, 100,000 is the future value and 12 is IY and 10 is N. Compute present value and you'll get this answer. And if you have any queries or any doubts, you can email me on sumitsoni240592@gmail.com, or you can drop a message to me on this video as well. And if you have any question related to other topics like quantitative aptitude, equity, fixed income, derivative, portfolio management, alternate investment, any type of risk like credit market, operational risk, corporate finance, or economics, you can reach out to me and I'll clear your doubt on the same day, and if it's a good thing to share, I'll share a video on that as well. And thanks for watching my video. Do like and comment.